fantasy novels, and I got a 5 tombstone review. And that website also is I'm going to be doing an interview with them next week, next Thursday. Ooh. So it starts at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. What you do is log on to Bitten by Books. And it lasts for several hours. It lasts all afternoon. It starts at 1. But I start chatting at 1 o'clock with the people from Bitten by Books, and then as people log on and ask questions or make comments, I chat with them. And they have a way of tracking who logs on, and if you log on and participate, if you participate, you become eligible to win an ebook version of Come Hell or High Water. So buy a paper. I can sign the paperback. So get an autographed paperback tonight, but then log on to Bitten by Books next Thursday, November 1st, and have a chance to win an ebook version of it that you can carry around. So, excuse me. I read a little bit earlier from the very beginning where Elizabeth sort of reveals herself as an Irish no-goodnik who slits the throats and licks up the blood of her victims. But then, it goes back and forth between the 1350s and now, because the original curse is... the witch screams against the city in 1356 when she's burnt by the mob, and then it gets reawakened in 2002. So I'm trying to find one of the 1356 chapters that might be interesting. Well, one of the things there's all the magic is real. It comes from medieval spell books, so it's a how-to manual if you want to do any of this stuff. It also incorporates a lot of indigenous Czech legends from Prague, and it also, one chapter from 1356 draws heavily on part of the Old Testament. Jephthah's daughter, in Judges 11, her father promised God, if you let me win this battle, I'll kill whatever comes out of the house to meet me first. Lo and behold, he gets home after winning the battle, and not the dog, not the cow, but his daughter is the first one to run out and greet him.
Oh, I could no.
Where have we heard this story before? So she goes out into in Judges, she's never given a name in the story. So in Judges 11, she goes out into the mountains for 2 months and weeps and wails, bewailing her virginity, it says, with her friends, and then comes back and her father slits her throat. Lovely. As the story is retold by the rabbis and the preachers over time, she is given a name. And every time the story is retold, she's given a different name, and other details are added. But although the Bible doesn't say so, the later preachers say this happened in midwinter, like what we now call Christmas time. So one of the 1356 chapters is set in a convent up by the castle in Prague, and all the nuns have names that were given at one point to Jephthah's daughter. And it's at Christmas time in midwinter, and one of the nuns conjures an imp. Who, every time she gives him something to do, wants to be fed. And he keeps needing, as he gets fed, he gets bigger. And he keeps needing something more to feed him. Until finally she says, I'll feed you whoever comes out of that door next. And just like Jephthah. And she thinks it's going to be somebody that she doesn't really know very well. But I'll let you read it and see what happens. But you should just be aware that all the names of the nuns are from Jephthah, are from his daughter, and that how tied in it is to what's going on, and how it retells the story from a slightly different perspective. So, be nice to Randy, be nice to Jimmy. Come and buy a copy of the book. There's copies of part 1. What's that?
By both books, they're cheaper together.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. If you haven't read part 1, there's a little synopsis in the front, but it's better. It's a much better experience if you read part 1. We have copies of part 1 and part 2, and log on to Bitten by Books next Thursday afternoon, and get a chance to win, and he will. Thank you very much.